Hello everyone, my name is Visual Pine and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. Now, oh, this place looks a little different, doesn't it? If you missed Wednesday's video, a link to it will be down in the description. But I made a little video on these things. These garden cloches from Immersive Engineering. I didn't want that. Hey, quick for me stuff. I'm not picking it up. You're picking it up. These things are insane, and I currently have them wired up through the reactor, thanks to these Draconic Evolution crystals. And if you just sit here and look a minute, it just grows, and it goes away so fast. So, what do I have growing? Well, we've got our Inferium Essence, I have Cal Seeds, I have Draconium Seeds. This is what? Coal? Mystical Flower and Wither. And the reason I did this... Oh, and then this setup is a seed reprocessor. I take the seeds, the extra seeds that I now have, and turn them back into essence. So this has given us a very unique... I wouldn't call it a problem. And that is that I have all the Draconium ingots I could ever want. There we go. Just like that. A couple more stacks. Put all this away. That away. I also, there was one other thing I did off camera. What was it? Where is... Oh, yes. This thing. The Draconic Evolution Reactor. Oh, good. And it currently has 273 million RF in it. Now, how did I make this contraption? Well, let me deactivate it for you real quick. There is another one of these. Oh, no, it's not an energy pylon. I think it's an energy block. There's an energy block within these Draconium blocks. And then you build these energy core stabilizers. And... well, oops, don't throw a shuriken at it. Don't throw a shuriken at it. I gotta click one of these now. And if it's valid, it'll activate, and it'll make this cool little graphic. And then you build one of these energy pylons and put a piece of glass on top of it if it is below the reactor, or underneath it if it is above the reactor. And, of course, put the energy IO crystals with output to here. And as soon as it gets a charge from this, it just starts funneling it into there. Now, a funny thing to happen because of this. The reactor doesn't have energy in it. By it doesn't have energy in it, I mean it, as soon as it gets said energy, I mean, it's still producing. Just as soon as it gets said energy, it gets funneled out into all of these little IO things that all are able to hold a certain amount of RF. And then, of course, whenever the reactor has room, it pumps everything out. Now, we're going to try something live. By live, I mean, I hadn't thought this completely through, and this might end horribly. So just prepare yourselves. We're going to take this contraption down. Oh. And we're going to move it real quick. And I'm going to move it basically to the other side of the thing. Yeah, the thing. This fusion crafter. So let's do that. I'm going to need some blocks, and I'm going to need to turn these things into wyvern pylons, or need at least one wyvern pylon. One wyvern energy relay. Cool. These are still fine for right now. I just need some blocks of some kind. Sure, cobblestone will work. Oh, and I am going to need to make another pylon. Oh, I have another pylon. I am the Brute Squad. crystal. Oh, that's unfortunate. Grab another one of these. Do, 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 do. This is how we're going to get power out of the reactor, by the way. So give me just a second. I guess I better also get some glass. And we're going to put this extra jerky away. All right. So if I understand things properly. Boop. And we want it to go out. How do I switch it to out? Let's do it this. How do I switch it to go outwards? I want you to pull. I'll grab one of this. And shift right click to input. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah, okay. So you see this particle effect. Really cool, right? It's pulling RF from this relay and that relay and putting it back in. Because currently, 16 million RF just got transferred to this IO crystal. All right. We are going to do this. 1, 2, 3. No. It's not at all where I wanted that. Come here. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, boop, 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 boop. And then, get rid of that. And we're going to put all of these IO crystals on here. Oh, forgot one. I thought that looked weird. Now, you can only have 3 links. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put this bad boy right here. Oops. I mean, it doesn't really matter where I put it. I mean, I can put it right here. I'm going to take my crystal binder. And once again, I've added something to the network. And since this is pulling out of and putting in here, the reactor now feels like it needs to fill this one back up. And you can see that the reactor's having the extreme reactor's having trouble filling the draconic reactor. Because I've got it literally pulling everywhere. Now, at the end of today, or what are we going to do today? I've been rambling on about all the cool stuff. We're making Awakened Draconium, dang it. And with that Awakened Draconium, we are going to finish what... Ah, there's the light. Finish what we started, which caused us to get into all of this mess. Look at that. That thing is connected to all of those. And they all have RF, and they're all ready to go. So it's time. It is time. Let's look at the recipe one more time. Boop, boop, you. 4 draconic cores. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draconic cores and that draconic heart. So let's do this, and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the dragon heart is gonna go here. 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7 things here. This should... We are outputting into here, outputting into here, outputting into here. Now we've got 4 draconium blocks. I've got wyvern. That's not a valid device. That's what I thought. Is it too far away? Oh, it's off center. We're about to find out if that is a thing that I should have paid attention to. Because honestly, I'm learning this mod, y'all. Aha! It does not like to be off center. Good to know. All right. This is going to take 350... How much? 350 million RF. This may not crack. Well, how much is it here? 273 million. And it's struggling to get more in. We've got 4 million here. So we got possibly in the reserves. I've got it. Well, only one way to find out. All right, everything's getting charged. And it is currently stuck at 85%. Because this should now be drained, and it is. And all of these should be drained. See if stuff's still on up here. Okay, the lights are still on. Oh, we hit 86. Okay, so that's gonna take a hot minute because all the RF, actually, can I cancel this connection for right now? I could do this. Alright, I can do that for right now. And that won't be pulling here at all. This stuff should be fine. Yeah, it's going to take a hot minute. So, I will be right back when that charges up. And while I'm away and waiting, I'm going to be figuring out how to make that thing bigger. Because I need more power. Or I need another source of power. So yeah, I'll be right back, folks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I finally got enough RF to get this done. It was not easy. I did not realize exactly how much power I was going to need. But at the end of the day, we have our Awakened Draconium. Now, what are we going to do with this? Well, I'm going to do what I set out to do 2 episodes ago? 3 episodes ago? Something like that. Yeah, if you count the half episode. Give me that. So we've got Awakened Draconium ingots now. So I should be able to make the dimension builder. There we go. Let's scrap the editor for right now. Oh, I don't have any of this powered. That's good to know. I also realized that I am probably going to need to redesign my base because I've got a lot of stuff going on over here, and I don't know if you could tell, but it's dragging a little bit. So I'm going to need to do some building off camera. Now, there's 1 million RF in there. We good to go here? Dimension ready. Then do I take it? Oh. Current power 3 RF. Maintenance cost 630 RF a tick. So then I dial? Alright folks, I finally figured it out. For those of you who are playing at home, you have to check this first, and then select the name of your dimension. In this case, it's the Biome 1 Dimlet ID 2, and then dial. So, and I've got my my handy overworld returner thingy. Oh! This is a Menelyn dimension with nothing in it and a red sun. Interesting. Alright, well, I have to spend 10 minutes in here. So I'm going to do that real quick so we can knock off that achievement. And yeah. Interesting. I guess I gotta get better at dimension building, because I thought that this would be a nice little dimension, Menelyn dimension with full of stuff, but apparently I have a lot of learning to do. So, yeah. I'll hang out here for 10 minutes, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, folks, I will tell you that by spending 10 minutes in this dimension that the sun never moves, and that's really creepy, and I'm out of here. That big red sun just it never moves. Alright. And we're home. Finally. I'm going to rest real quick. And then we're going to hit that achievement book, and I'm going to call that an episode. Finally. Whew. Alright. Oh, I guess I probably could craft a place of blood altar. I haven't done the bound blade. Haven't done the automated LP collection, master blood orb. User is okay. None of that. None of that. I have not done any of the draconic stuff, but I probably could at this point. I do need to build the charm of dislocation. Build a dimension, travel to it, and stay in it for at least 10 minutes. Infuse your machine infuser to 100%. Use absorber, create custom liquid block. Use the syringe to create a dimension with Ender Dragons. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed it today, folks. I hope you learned a lot about Draconic Evolution and how you better make sure that you have enough power before you do anything. Now, what I'm going to do in between episodes is probably do some building around the base and stretching it out, so maybe not everything's on top of each other and I don't hit those lag spots anymore. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that like button. If you're new around here, please consider subscribing. And you can also follow me on Twitter. A link to that will be down in the description below. Please come back and see me, folks. And if you do, well, I'll see you then. Have a good one, everybody.